initially, but it was so iconic in the making of the Annie I am today. But I guess I just wanted to talk a bit about how much the Seat Recovery Network has evolved as a network from when I first sort of met you to now.
When we first met, we were just doing initially it was outreach work, so people would contact the Seat channel, they'd refer them to me, I'd go out and visit them or speak to them on the phone, and just a lot of the community didn't know what services were available. People in Leicester didn't know Turning Point was available. Some people didn't know that, you know, CGL or Aquarius or all that are available in those areas. It was just making them aware that these services are available. But if you want something culturally and a faith-based solution, then the Seat Recovery Network can help you. And I think from that work that we did when we initially met, I was on furlough for 18 months. So it gave me a lot of time to focus on the charity. And we developed the Sikhi 12 Steps. Then we worked on a programme. We started doing the retreats, started doing family workshops. It was just, that's how it evolved to, and your interview, it was massive, you know, for a female in the Asian community, and not in the Sikh community, but in the Asian community, to talk about her journey so openly and honestly. It had a profound impact, I believe, on it didn't matter which community you were from, but for an Asian woman to talk so openly about her traumas, I think it gave a lot of women hope, not just women, but a lot of men, a lot of courage and strength you gave them.
Oh, thank you. You know, it was definitely a very pinnacle moment in my recovery, because it kind of went from, I went from that sort of still being in silence to like breaking the chains. Like, I'm going to be honest, I'm going to be open and own my truth, you know, and it kind of, I'm glad that it had that knock-on effect where people from different South Asian communities could relate, identify, and also feel like they didn't have to be in that silence anymore. I think another thing that you said was, you know, you got the community and you've got treatment services, and you need that bridging in between, you know, because there's a lot of mistrust, there's a lot of unknown. It's so taboo in our culture. People, you know, communities don't know about the services that are out there because we're so busy hiding and not talking about these issues that exist. So I just wondered how, like, you came about sort of forming the Seat Recovery Network, how that partnership with Turning Point came along, and
the Seat Recovery Network came out of my own experience, because when I put the drink down in 2009, there was nothing like this, and I often wonder, you know, would my journey have been different if there's something more culturally sensitive, you know, if there was a faith-based solution there then. But I mean, a lot of, you know, the Seat Recovery Network came out of my own personal experience and journey, and what I've found is, you know, when people have asked for the Sikhi 12 Steps, the Sikh